I'm going to start off by laying out a problem. This issue arises very frequently in the marijuana business. I'm going to present an angle where the dilemma could unfold in real life. I'll present current options to handle the issue, display similar options to handle similar problems, and finally offer the solution I think fits best. The problem I'm facing is I own a collective and Gorilla Glue number 4 is a hot product. But none of my vendors have that strain in stock, so I'm losing sales since I don't have the strain that everyone wants. Now, the only option available using technology for this sort of business is budtrader.com. This website allows you to post ads in a Craigslist sort of fashion about marijuana products. When I'm looking for Gorilla Glue, I'm going to have to scroll through pages and pages of posts. If I'm lucky enough to even find Gorilla Glue, another frustration arises. The issue is you have to call or text random numbers to ask about the product. You then have to send them your verified ID alongside your medical marijuana card. After this, you can finally ask for pictures and negotiate if you feel that this person is a trustworthy source. But there's no way to differentiate a possible threat from a regular businessman other than by using your own senses. On top of the stresses of finding the specific strain, there's the further stress of dealing with the unknown person on the other end. Also, I'd like to note, specifically for collectives, it's quite aggravating hosting a vending day once a week in which the same vendors will come back time and time again. Every time they have a new product, they have to come in to update us on the product. Now, another fact that deserves mentioning is that both Weedmaps and Leafly offer this service of finding the specific strain that you want. However, they only offer it on a retail level to the consumer. There is no technology in place to help the supplier and distributor. After seeing the dilemma unfold and going over the options, we can come to the conclusion that currently there is not an efficient use of technology to make the process of vending easier for both the supplier and distributor. What I'm suggesting is an app created to solve this dilemma. Imagine an app where suppliers and distributors have a profile, already verified with their identity and marijuana license. If they're a supplier, they can post their available strains and products alongside a price. If they're a distributor, they can post what they desire. Now, what this app offers is two key services. Every distributor and supplier is verified through the third-party app, so if any conflicts arise, we will have all of their information. Alongside this, users can leave reviews so it can create a safe environment full of trusted members. The second service this app will offer is the Winning Point. It will be the Tinder for marijuana business. This app will link together suppliers who have Gorilla Glue number 4, say, with distributors who are in need of that same strain. I believe with the new law AB 266 and the new licensing for medical marijuana that verification of identity for marijuana licenses will be key. This app also takes away the need for collectives to constantly see their vendors. Instead, each vendor can now have an online profile that the collective can check and see updates. For the second segment, you ask why I'm applying to Gateway. I'm applying to Gateway for one simple reason. I could easily employ a colleague to create the app and pour my hard-earned time and money into the project. Yet what I want is a support team and mentorship. I worked on a startup for the past 2 years, and I've learned without a strong support team that you cannot always achieve what you envision. I believe if I had a group of mentors and fellow colleagues that supported this idea, that it could flourish to a whole new level. It's not a matter of faith in myself or the idea, but it's a matter of what needs to be done to make this idea successful. I'm smart enough to know that I have my own limitations, and a support team could fill in those gaps to make this idea a reality. This idea can change the face of marijuana business.